You gotta be so real.
Casey's singing, everybody. I think. Heyo, good morning. I did not finish an assignment last night, so I do not have a new draft of my project to critique. So I'm going to do that in class today, and I think that should be alright. Usually what we do is we sign up for critique times, so like during the beginning of class, more towards the end of class. And I'm just going to go closer to the end of class, and I think that should be alright. So I'm in class right now, and I finished sort of a mock-up, so I'm going to go print it. The printer isn't in the classroom. The printer's like... I am not good at distances, but it's not in the classroom. So I'm walking to the printer now with my laptop in case it doesn't work again. Let's hope that I only have to print it once. It didn't work. It worked last time. God dang it. Okay, well, let's try it again. So upside down again. Third time's a charm. I'm so tired of printing this. Wasting money. Oh, let's give up. It's so stupid. So $3 later, and I have a paper that is printed correctly. So that's exciting. Now I just need to put it together. Everything in class is going well. I did my critique, and I'm reading a book that's due for the next class that I kind of forgot about. But that should be fine. It's the one that my professor wrote, so he knows the pages in and out. Anyway, I just got a call from a church chaplain that wants to come speak at one of Beta's meetings, and I didn't really know what to tell him, so I just told him to email me and told him that I would get back to him. My second class of the day is done. I just did an in-class writing assignment on the readings that I did in my previous class, so that's good. I just kind of made up some words, and I think I did all right. And now I need to do some emails. I have not sent emails in a while. I need to set up meetings for this week still, and it's already Tuesday, so I'm a little behind on that. But I have an hour and a half till my next class. I've also got to print off some transparencies so I can expose my screens. I know that doesn't mean anything to you, but it's design stuff, so I can do some screen printing with the designs that I've been making. So these are my screens. I'm working on exposing them. So what happens is that we put this in a light table, and then it shines light on it, and so the stuff that's in the black does not get hit by light. And so that when you wash it with water, the stuff that, is covered up with the black parts of the ink wash out. And so then the other parts that get hit with the light are hard enough so that you can put ink over them, and the ink does not go through the screen. So the screens have very fine threads, so the ink can be pushed through. So that's how that works. In this light, I don't really know what, but it's yellow, and that prevents it from getting exposed, I guess. So we're in this room that's just all yellow. Last class of the day is done. Oh, it's been a long day. Also, my screens did not expose correctly. So what happened is that I exposed the screens and washed out the places that were supposed to be washed out. So where the black ink was, but more washed out than it was supposed to wash out. So now I've got some holes, I guess you'd call them. I'll show you later, but it didn't turn out the way it was supposed to, and that's kind of frustrating because I really don't want to redo them, but I probably should. I also don't know what I'm making with this stuff yet. I think I'm going to print onto paper and make some sort of seed packets or envelopes or some sort of stationery type thing. I don't know. It's not my favorite class because I'm not a big fan of creating paper and wallpaper and stationery and things like that, but that's kind of what the class is about, so maybe I'll print on some t-shirts and things, but not with this pattern, not with the one I created right now. Maybe later. I'm waiting for the bus now, and I actually think I'm going out to eat with Carrie. Carrie's back in town. So I don't know where we're going yet, and he hasn't talked to me a whole lot, but we scheduled dinner a long time ago, so... I just got back from dinner with Carrie and Jordan. Jordan is a friend from high school who's also going here. He's a freshman this year, so that's cool. But we went to a new restaurant here in Dickeytown that I didn't even know existed. It was a little expensive, so I probably won't go there again, but it was really good. They made some homemade noodles, had some fettuccine alfredo, and it was good. But now it's 9 o'clock. We talked a lot, and I don't know, it's 9 o'clock, so I kind of just want to go to bed, honestly. I don't have class tomorrow, so I don't need to do any homework, but I probably should. I haven't really recorded a whole lot today either, which I'm sorry for, but I just don't know what else to do. We literally sat at the dinner table for 3 hours. and I didn't feel like it was right to record myself at the dinner table because it's kind of a fancy place, so whatever.
Thompson's famous violinist. And there's a lot of different setups, but the primary setup is that there's this very, very influential, classical musician, and he was, traveling the country and very, very famous and composed a lot of great pieces, but he was very sick. And the only way to cure the illness is to take you and hook them up to a machine for a month. We have to sufficiently abstract from the science, but we take you. A bunch of classical music enthusiasts take you and hook you up to a machine next to this famous violinist. And you can either leave, but the violinist will die, or you can stay there for a month. And then after the month is over, you're a month older, you have to give up all your time, but the violinist will be alive. The question is, do you leave? Or even do you feel obligated to stay?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't leave.
Why not?
Because I could save a life, and all it costs is a month of mine. I was just downstairs with Casey, David, and Clay, and they were talking about some hypothetical situation that had to do with abortion. I don't really know, but it all came down to the fact that I would save a life. Anyway, Casey needs to go to Kaufman to pick something up. He probably forgot something at work, but I offered to walk with him there, so I'm going to change shoes because these ones are very uncomfortable. Oh, I ran up the stairs and I'm full and I just need to start running. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'll run tomorrow. I'm going to run tomorrow. You can hold me to my words. I'm going to go running tomorrow. Where are my shoes? We are on our way back from Kaufman Memorial Union because Casey had to grab his coffee pot thing that he left there. But I just got off the phone with some acapella guy. I don't know what he already graduated from some other school, but he wanted to know how our acapella system worked. And so I told him, he was interviewing me like I was going to be in the newspaper or something.
It's famous.
So, but I feel like anything I told him was nothing bad. So he shouldn't be able to twist my words too much. All right, it has been a pretty uneventful night, filled with scandal, YouTube, and emails. But it's getting late, and I'm gonna edit a video and then head off to bed. So, like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel, and you'll see me tomorrow.